That's not okay, and they should be prosecuted to the crime they commit, because it's not okay to abuse an animal. They can't defend themselves, so it's not right. So they shouldn't be abused by humans. That's just neglectful and inappropriate. I'm a meat eater. I can't give up steak, I'm sorry. I don't feel like I'm the one hurting them. It's part of consumerism. Farmers need to do their job. Unfortunately, there's humans that just don't care about animals at all. I'm not hurting the cow, I'm just buying the meat, and I'm buying the steak to eat it. If I need a steak, I need a steak. I have to go to the grocery store and get myself a steak.
Hi, this is Sheena, and today I'm here with Jordy, and we're talking about animals. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So the first question is, are you an animal lover?
Yes, I own a spider, a snake, and a dog, actually. I love animals. I don't have any issues with any animals.
And what do you think about animal abuse or people who abuse animals?
That's not okay, and they should be prosecuted to the crime they commit, because it's not okay to abuse an animal. They can't defend themselves, so it's not right.
And what is it about animals that makes you think they shouldn't be abused?
They're just their own beings, so some animals need to do their own thing to survive and eat, just like us, so they shouldn't be abused by humans. That's just neglectful and inappropriate.
Okay, the third question's a bit harder, and there's no judgment here because I myself paid for it for many, many, many years. Are there any industries where you pay for animals to be abused and killed? And by that I mean, do you consume meat, dairy, eggs, and fish?
I do. I'm a meat eater. I actually have a vegan sister who is strict vegan. She went to a factory when she was 15 and just seen how the animals are treated, and immediately became vegan from that day. So I unfortunately did not. I should have, but I couldn't. I can't give up steak. I'm sorry.
Saying that you're against animal abuse, they can't defend themselves, and that it's kind of wrong, people should be prosecuted. Do you think it's truly possible to be against animal abuse while still paying for animals to be abused and killed?
That's a good question. I don't feel like I'm the one hurting them because they're already dead. So unfortunately, someone else has taken their life or neglected or hurt them. So I don't feel like I'm the one. It's not really hypocritical to me. But it is a tough question. I get it, and I get what you're saying, but I don't feel that way. Others may feel like that, but I don't.
So when we say that we're not the ones, you're right, we're not the ones doing the killing, but we are paying somebody to kill that animal for us. And at the end of the day, you know, really when you go and buy an animal product from a shop, you're paying for the next one to be killed for you. So what do you think about that?
Unfortunately, it's part of consumerism. It's going to happen more often than we think. It is unfortunate. However, I don't want to say it needs to happen, but I'm stuck on the word I need to say. Yeah, I don't really know what the word I need to say is right now. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
So one of the things you touched on was that it's consumerism, that we have to buy something. Is that what you mean?
It kind of is, yeah. Like, again, there's products that are just going to be made. Like, unfortunately, there's humans that just don't care about animals at all. So they're going to want to just keep buying those products regardless of how anybody feels about animals or not.
For you, saying that you do care about animals and that you are against animal abuse, when it doesn't have to be something that you pay for, you have a choice in it, why do you choose to do it?
Maybe it's just how I was raised, because there was always a portion of meat or something at the table, not really a lot of vegetables. My mom always just loved to cook meat, so it was just convenient and easy, and I didn't really learn how to cook till I was a teenager, and then I could make my own choices of what I eat or how often I eat meat or whatever.
Do you think we need to eat animals to be healthier or survive?
Not necessarily. Again, everybody has their own opinions on it, but I don't think so. Like, I only eat meat twice a week, so I'm reducing my meat footprint and not eating as much meat as I used to, but as a teenager, I'd eat meat every meal every day. So
most of us did. I grew up eating everything, actually. And then I saw kind of what happens to the animals and then decided that I didn't want that to happen because of me. Really, I didn't want to be the cause of that. Which animals do you eat the most?
Mostly, I'd say beef, so cow, I guess, would be the one. Yeah.
And how about dairy, milk and cheese? And
soy milk is my go-to lately. I haven't really had cheese in a long time, to be honest. I don't really like it. It's been years. Soy milk's been in my coffees lately. I like it a little bit better. Yeah.
Do you eat pork and things like that?
Nope.
Oh, with chicken?
Nope.
Can I show you a video on the beef industry?
Sure.
How did that video make you feel?
As I said before, and it's unfortunate, it has to be done for consumerism, but I don't feel it. I'm hurting the cow because someone else is doing it. I know it's a terrible thing to say, but I'm not hurting the cow. I'm just buying the meat and I'm buying the steak to eat it.
But do you think, as the ones who are buying the products, that although we are not doing the killing ourselves, we're paying somebody else to kill that animal for us, doesn't it make us also morally culpable?
I don't think so, no.
Do you think they would still be killing the animals if the people weren't buying them?
Regardless, yeah, because it's their job on the farm or it's their job wherever they are. It's just unfortunate they have to do it. So it's going to happen regardless whether people like it or not. And it's a terrible thing to say, but, you know, that's just how life works sometimes.
Yeah, so the industry is very much supply and demand driven. So they have to, when we demand these products, they have to produce them. But as you can see, you've probably noticed so many more plant-based products available now. That's because people are demanding these products. They're voting with their dollars. They're saying, we want to buy this plant-based burger or this plant-based sausage or this plant-based chicken, and the workforce is going into those areas. So it is very much supply and demand. You know, they're not going to stock the shelves, have food go bad if it's not profitable to them.
I don't know too much about that Beyond Meat stuff, if that's what you were just talking about, the soy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it. I just see it in the grocery store. My sister would honestly be the better person to talk about that because, again, she's strict vegan, so she eats that all the time. I don't really know too much about it.
Have you tried any of the plant-based products?
I have not, no.
So what do you think is more important, taste or the life of an animal?
I don't think it's either. Some food doesn't taste good even if it comes or it doesn't come from an animal, so I don't think it's either. As much as I can think about it or try to not think about it, I do. That steak meter in my head just goes, I need a steak, I need a steak. I have to go to the grocery store and get myself a steak. So
I know when I was eating animals as well, it was a lot of steak actually, especially in the last maybe 10 years before going vegan. And then I realized, you know, my body was wanting certain things, and I purely didn't realize you can get it from plant-based sources. So one of the things you probably know is iron, right? But, you know, kidney beans, weight for weight, has more iron than red meat does. So when you're upping the kind of iron, the green leafy vegetables, the beans, a lot of times the lentils, you find that your taste for those things goes down. And as somebody, I said I was an animal lover, I thought, well, if it's just that kind of changing those kind of things, why not just try it and see how I feel? Because then my craving for the animal-based flesh went down. Would you say you might want to try it if you start upping the iron and the different protein sources you're getting from plant-based products and see how you feel and see if your craving for the meat goes down?
I could try it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'll stick to it long term, but I mean, I've had a sister that's been badgering me for 16 years to try to get me to go vegan, so it's a tough sell, but I would be open to try it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, very good. It was nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay.